Hello, this is my second reflection on implementing the practice of self-mentoring into the field. To recap, I am a specially designed academic teacher assistant in a kindergarten through second grade classroom. I chose to implement self-mentoring as I found it to be the most beneficial practice to apply to my field and my current circumstances that I have found myself in this year. I chose to journal every day after school for an extended period of time as a way to begin maneuvering through the 4 stages of self-mentoring. And self-mentoring is a practice of becoming self-aware, and then through the stage of self-awareness you move into self-discovery and self-reflection. Those 2 stages, in my current experience, are kind of working together. Each stage seems to be flowing with one into the other. It's a very smooth transition. And from self-reflection, then we'll move into the final stage, which is self-mentoring. And I became self-aware that I was experiencing many stressors in my position, emotional stressors, organizational stressors, etc. In an effort to become more self-aware as to what happenings in my daily occurrences I find to be emotionally stressful, or things that seem to hinder the workday or the progress that we're trying to make, both individually and as a team of teachers with our students, I chose to journal each day as a way to collect qualitative data to assess any themes that I might be finding each day or throughout the weeks, and to highlight certain themes and correlations I'm seeing and anything that might be repeating itself, any qualitative data that I can kind of pull from my experiences and then assess those. So this reflection is, I've now finished my segment of the data collection process of journaling each day, and I did for 2.5 weeks after school. Immediately once I was done my assignments and my duties and the kids were sent home, the first thing I would do would be to sit down at my desk and journal for about at least 10 minutes, anywhere from 10, 15, some days it was 20 minutes depending upon the day. But I would literally recap my day. I would assess exactly how I was feeling, what things happened in my day. And through this process, this actually enhanced self-awareness actually. And as this is a self-development stage, because it very much was, I'm going through and I'm holding myself accountable to really assess what things are stressing me out, what things are going well. And in doing so, through this process, each day, I've actually been expanding my awareness as to what things are stressing me out and to what things are not, and what things I might be able to control. And the great thing is I will be going through in these next few days and pulling data from these journal entries to, again, highlight the themes, any correlations, things that seem to really pop out, stand out, and to really assess what things are structural that cannot be changed, and what things are in my immediate environment that I can really, whether it's a change of attitude or whatever the change that I have control over might be necessary, I can come up with those necessary changes and apply them. So the journaling process I thought was very effective in, again, holding myself accountable, but also allowing myself to really have time to reflect and to authentically seek out what the underlying issues are and what effective ways I can navigate through some of those challenges, and other ways that I can perhaps navigate around. And this process has definitely helped to facilitate this process, for sure. I look forward to going through these entries and identifying different themes and so forth, and seeing what data I've been able to collect. And that's where that'll be my self-reflection stage. That's going to really provide me with a good, solid basis to kind of reflect on myself, my practice, and the ways I interact with my colleagues and students, and see what ways can be enhanced, and so on and so forth. So I'm looking forward to that honest process. Wish you guys luck. Hope things are going well for you, and I will be back soon.